Good afternoon, everyone. The processional of the 2020 and Spring 2021 Returning Graduates Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Douglas Call, bearing the university mace, a traditional symbol of authority. This ceremony recognizes students from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, with 42 undergraduates, 6 masters, and 17 doctoral graduates. These numbers include graduates from the School of the Environment, a joint program between the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. The College of Arts and Sciences, with 147 undergraduates, 4 masters, and 9 doctoral graduates. The Carson College of Business, with 69 undergraduates, 44 Master of Business Administration professional degree candidates, and 3 doctoral graduates. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication with 35 undergraduates, 10 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. The College of Education with 19 undergraduates, 3 masters, and 8 doctoral graduates. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture with 50 undergraduates, 22 masters, and 8 doctoral graduates. The College of Nursing with 3 undergraduates, 1 master's, and 1 doctoral graduate. There are a total of 375 undergraduates, 90 masters, and 50 doctoral students representing 125 different degree fields of study. 97 students received their degrees online through the global campus. An additional 21 are from other WSU campuses. All will be Cougar alums. And we will also be recognizing the College of Veterinary Medicine with 10 undergraduates and 3 doctoral graduates. Please welcome our college gonfalon bearers, outstanding students from their respective colleges. Now entering the President's Platform Party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents, regents, and special guests. Shelley Spangler, President, Alumni Association. Ellen Taylor, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Sashi Pillay, Vice President, Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Chris Keene, Vice President for Research. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Mary Rizak, Dean, Boylan College of Engineering and Architecture. Michael Trevison, Dean, College of Education. Richard Koenig, Interim Dean, College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. Samantha Gazarian, Associate Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. Mary Coythan, Dean, College of Nursing. Chip Hunter, Dean, Carson, College of Business. Todd Butler, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Bruce Pinkleton, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Jill Creighton, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School. Brett Blankenship, WSU Regent. Elizabeth Shelton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University and Pullman Chancellor Designate. And Kurt Schultz, President of Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, which will be led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor, School of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers, please lower your signs. Please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University alma mater, Washington, My Washington. We will be led by vocal performance major senior Anya Guadamus.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray, 'tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round you play, just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
WSU family and friends, you may now be seated. Please welcome Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Well, good afternoon. As President of Washington State University, I'd like to welcome back the graduating classes of 2020 and spring 2021 to this live in-person commencement. Welcome home. We are delighted to see you Cougs back on campus. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today, we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves and to our world. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these men and women attaining their academic goals. To honor those individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me a great pleasure to ask Regent Brent Blankenship to the podium for some remarks to our graduates. Regent Blankenship.
Thank you, Mr. President. Hello and welcome, and it's a great day to be a Coug. What an honor to be with you today and celebrate all of your success at Washington State University. We were reflecting backstage how special these classes are because it's been almost exactly 2 years since we've been able to do this in person, and we're so thrilled to provide you this opportunity to graduate. I was also reflecting on the pride that the family members in the gallery feel for your accomplishments. And I get to share in that accomplishment because the unique factor of getting to be on the Board of Regents is, although your family members get to watch you as their loved one graduate, I get to claim all of you as my own. And that's a wonderful treat for me. I get to be proud of you, and I share their joy with you. So on behalf of Regent Chair Dickinson and the rest of the board, let me wish you all the best and congratulations, and go Cougs. Thank you.
I know for some of you it's been a little while since you've been back on campus, so as a reminder, when our speakers say go Cougs, you all got to say go Cougs back. That was a little weak that time. So let's try this again. Go Cougs. All right, thank you. Commencement is always a special event, and behind every student is an important supporting cast. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand and remain standing. These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to the university. Let's recognize all these employees and thank them for their contributions to the success of our graduates in Washington State University with a big round of applause. Please be seated. Now we come to the audience participation part of our ceremony today. So everybody needs to make sure that you listen carefully. So it's obvious by the attendance here today that these graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU. Would all the Cougar moms with us today please stand? Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers, Cougar dads, Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers stand. Cougar husbands, wives, and partners, other family members, children, please stand and remain standing. If there are any Huskies, go, stand up. Big round of applause, graduates, to all these people who made such a difference in helping you get here today. Thank you, and please be seated. I join everyone here today in celebrating today's graduates. We're proud of each and every one of you. Now I'm going to turn over the program to Elizabeth Chilton, Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University and Chancellor Designate of the WSU Pullman campus. Dr. Chilton.
To welcome all returning graduates, I am pleased to introduce Shelley Spangler, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Shelley?
Thank you, Provost Chilton. We are delighted to have you back on campus, back home. And while there's no doubt that you had some amazing memories from your time here on campus, your last semester, or maybe even year and a half, was anything but normal. But you made it, and now you have the entire Cougar alumni family behind you, rooting for your success. Over 215,000 Cougs in your network is a powerful force. The next few years are full of promise and opportunity, and having the support of that Cougar family during this time is critical. In recognition of your significant achievement of earning a degree from WSU, the WSU Alumni Association is proud to provide you with a free 3-year membership, thanks in part to our partnership with the ECU. The Alumni Association has 54 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to find and stay connected to Cougs wherever you go. You can find chapter and club contacts on our website or Facebook. And remember, this vast Cougar network wants to help you succeed in your career and in all of your personal pursuits. We also invite you to your Alumni Center, which is open today until 4 p.m. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougs, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory, and take advantage of photo opportunities at the Alumni Center. Again, congratulations to everyone, and go Cougs!
Thank you, Shelley. WSU is proud of the success of our students, those carrying the college gonfalons or stage banners are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their scholastic or academic achievements and their dedication and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Emily Popp, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Kavina Turpin from the Carson College of Business, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration and Marketing. Madeline Solly Tanner from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communications. From the Boylan College of Engineering and Architecture, Asa Ruiz Chavez, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Kelsey Cottrell represents the Honors College and is receiving her Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Management Information Systems. And Sadie Isageri from the College of Veterinary Medicine, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We are tremendously proud of you and your outstanding achievements. A round of applause for these remarkable students. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the honors cords, medallions, and stoles worn by many of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtained a 3.5 or better GPA, are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of Crimson and Gray. Would the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. While we recognize others in this great class, please hold your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. Would any student who is the first university graduate in your family please stand? Students who received 2 or more degrees, please stand. Any student who served in our nation's armed forces, please stand. Students who received their degree through WSU Global Campus, please stand. Any student who came to us from outside the United States, please stand. And any student that is proud to be a Coug, please stand. Okay, I hope that everyone is standing at this point, but if not, all students please stand, and everyone a round of applause for all of these graduates. Thank you and well done. Now you may all be seated. For those graduating today, their families and friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for all those we honor today. Thank you for your consideration. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their group is called? Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor Nurse Practitioner, Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Athletic Training, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Master of Nursing, Master of Public Affairs, Master of Science, Master in Teaching, and Professional Science Masters. President Schultz, it is with great pleasure and an honor in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees announced. You may be seated.
The College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, presented by Interim Dean Richard Koenig.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, please stand. Very good. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Todd Butler.
There goes my budget. Will the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
Will the candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? All right. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Carson College of Business, presented by Dean Chip Hunter.
Will the professional degree candidates for the Carson College of Business, Master of Business Administration, please stand? And will our undergraduates, the baccalaureate degree candidates for the Carson College of Business, please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the degrees announced. You may be seated.
The College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevison.
Will the candidates from the College of Education please stand? There we go. President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, presented by Dean Mary Rezac.
Will the candidates from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture please stand? Yes. President Schultz, it is my honor and privilege to present these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Nursing, presented by Dean Mary Coythan.
Will the candidates from the College of Nursing please stand? Yay! President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Veterinary Medicine, presented by Associate Dean Samantha Gazarian.
Will the candidates from the College of Veterinary Medicine please stand? President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degrees for which you have been recommended with all of the privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please come forward? Names will be announced by Susan Gill, Associate Professor and Chair, Accounting Department in the Carson College of Business, and Stephen Steerer, Director, School of Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs in the College of Arts and Sciences. Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Dean Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Tammy Berry. Out of an abundance of caution, we will refrain from shaking hands. It's nothing personal.
Thamer Al-Mutari, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Operations and Management Science, hooded by Professor Chuck Munson.
Jonathan Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Accounting, hooded by Professor Bernard Wong-On-Wing.
Alexandro Paparas, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, Operations and Management Science, hooded by Professor Stergios Fotopoulos.
Abdul Salam Aldermun, Doctor of Philosophy, Soil Science, hooded by Professor Lynn Carpenter Boggs.
Nathan Grant, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Kulvinder Gill.
Adel Ali Almazmari, Doctor of Philosophy, Horticulture, hooded by Professor Lynn Carpenter Boggs.
Yusuf Nazar, Doctor of Philosophy, Individual Interdisciplinary Program, hooded by Professors Jill McCluskey and Alan Love.
Margaret McCoy, Doctor of Philosophy, Horticulture, hooded by Professor Scott Hulbert.
Chu Peng Peng, Doctor of Philosophy, Soil Science, hooded by Professor David Huggins.
Wilson Crane, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Scott Hulbert.
Karina Silva Garcia, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, Interdisciplinary, hooded by Professor Raymond Herrera.
Maria Montero Diaz, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Carolyn Ross.
Kellen Toman, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professor Nicolas Volgarakis.
Victoria Pop, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Carolyn Ross.
Collie Palmer, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought and Education, hooded by Professor John Lupinacci.
Chandrasekhar Sonar, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Shyam Sablani.
Jenny Schmidt, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought and Education, hooded by Professor John Lupinacci.
Jamie Vandegrift, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Patricia Hendry.
Ashley Vaughn, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Psychology, hooded by Professor Kira Carbonneau.
Ankita Boyan, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Mark Kuzik.
Cynthia Anzeri, Doctor of Philosophy, Veterinary Science, Immunology and Infectious Diseases, hooded by Professor Donald Knowles.
Brendan Hagashi, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Michael Salamone.
Caitlin Witherell, Doctor of Philosophy, Veterinary Science, Immunology and Infectious Diseases, hooded by Professor Douglas Call.
Edie Marie Roper, Doctor of Philosophy, English, hooded by Professor Ashley Boyd.
Arman Temori, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Noel Schultz.
Lorlee Edwards, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought in Education, hooded by Professors Ashley Boyd and A.G. Rudd.
Jose Avila, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Umit Bandopadhyay.
Sonia Lopez Lopez, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Joy Egbert.
Benjamin Schuessler, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor David Field.
Intisar Yahia, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Joy Egbert.
Al Tamimi, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Krishnamurthy Sivakumar.
Melissa Graham, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics and Science Education, hooded by Professor Amy Roth McDuffie.
Pip Cawley, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science, hooded by Professor Stephen Steer.
But that's not who's coming next. Should be Margarita Vidrio. He's two more down. They're not here. Okay. Logan Kovac Wayan, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, hooded by Professor Chrissy Ekstrand. Rebecca Donaway, Doctor of Philosophy Communication, hooded by Professor Jessica Willoughby. Amanda Stahl, Doctor of Philosophy, Environmental and Natural Resource Sciences, hooded by Professor Alexander Fremier. Do you have a hooding, Professor? Oh, this is... Oh, you're a master's.
Michael Pulse, Master of Business.
No, he shouldn't be reading this. Okay.
Doctoral graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees and Masters of Business Administration degrees please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Deans Gloss and Dean Chip Hunter from the Carson College of Business.
Bert Cueva, Master of Business.
Michael Johnson, Master of Communication.
Andrew Purdy, Master of Business.
Nathan Kalish, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Eric Wager, Master of Business.
Joshua Emanuelson, Master of Education.
Chris Franz, Master of Business.
Anna Somerville, Master of Education.
Craig Samuel, Master of Business.
Heather Moritz, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Michael Frost, Master of Business.
Jack Picard, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Larry Wilson, Master of Business.
Kenny Nguyen, Master of Arts.
Venkatesan Chandarakadan, Master of Business.
Stephen Luke, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Alicia Guthrie, Master of Business.
Martine Trejo, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Ivan Sanchez, Master of Business.
Tanradi Tangshupakit, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Ashley Emery, Master of Business.
Aditya Jasuja, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Curtis Wyborny, Master of Business.
Matthew Korzanecki, Master of Communication.
Vedamusa Andorra, Master of Business.
Phoebe Unger, Master of Human and Natural Resource Sciences.
Hannah Short.
Jamie Applegate, Master of Communication.
Joshua Frymark, Master of Science.
William McMeekin, Master of Communication.
Brandon Leiby.
Edward Osborne, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Kirsten McCormiss.
Adam Heel, Master of Engineering and Architecture.
Olivia Stapp.
Michelle Narain, Master of Business Administration. Helen Hoover, Master of Business Administration.
That's the end of the masters.
Carly Barrett, Master of Business Administration. Abbas Mamadov, Masters of Arts and Sciences.
Presented on the right south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, to include the School of the Environment, the College of Education, the College of Nursing, the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, and the Carson College of Business. Presented on the left north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for the College of Veterinary Medicine, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, and the College of Arts and Sciences. Will the undergraduate degree candidates please come forward?
Mariah Garza.
Hima Gutierrez Manjares.
Madeline Bingham.
Rebecca Velasquez.
Michael Shadoma.
Cameron Dean.
Sikla Lee Herrera.
Kathy Lee.
Adi Holcomb.
Sadie Izagiri.
Lillian Zachary.
Marilyn Ahmed Sirleaf.
Aaron Rath.
Shelby Donahue.
Jewel Lopetti.
Pauline Medoronio Peso.
Angela Acosta.
Amala Riggs.
Kara Green.
Landon Lee Rubikov.
Sarah Mortimer.
David Key.
Sydney Dorland.
Sierra Nayland.
Jocelyn Gallardo.
Allison Wolf.
Karina Avalar.
Yeping Hang.
Dylan Beatty.
Nadia Jackson.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Sports Management from the College of Education. Ashley Meyer.
Angelica Hernandez.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the College of Education. Audrey Woodard.
Morgan Aho.
Margaret Kahn.
Draven Schatz.
Madison Case.
April Houghton.
Alyssa Fisk.
Alba Navarro.
Thor Stoppard.
Brianna Rindall.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education from the College of Education. Claudia McCann.
Tyler Sams.
Madison Hammond.
Asher Brennan.
Sailor Jenkins.
Ariana Pena Esparza.
Kaylee Holloman.
Jacqueline Alarcon,
Myra Vega Gill,
Josh Watson,
Levi Klein,
Angelica Martinez,
Elena Evie,
Erica Mungia,
Clifford Grow,
Ethan Acree,
Yukari Nakayama,
Chantel Rodrigueza,
Jasmine Edmiston,
Darius Joyner,
Lindy Rudell,
William Keys,
Trent Sally,
Caleb Anthony Parrish,
Asa Reyes Chavez,
Anna Davenport,
Vidal Cisneros,
Sutherland Lovell,
Tyler Moore,
Eduardo Martinez,
Samuel Roger,
Nicholas McHenry,
Connor Beal,
Emily Pop,
Michael Penny,
Xochitl Guerrero,
Catherine Winslow,
Jose Antonio Espinoza,
Ferris Osodice,
Natalie Furman,
Jared Ignacio,
Elisa Gormley.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in accounting. Marcelo Martinez,
Brenda Yepes Perez,
Austin Rockefield.
Summer Peterson,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in finance. Wei Song Bu,
Brooke Wheeler,
Siru Lee,
Maria Lizeth Yapes Perez,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management.
Mary
Leanne Luhay,
Julie Burnett,
Adriana Bachler,
Cassandra McMillan,
Natasha Jones,
Erica Cunningham,
Camilla Kramer,
Marissa Wynn,
Ryan Brady,
Casey Buckles,
Hugo Barragon,
Skyla Van Wormer,
Austin Pinuelis,
Chantel Hill,
Julin Hua,
Alexander Kelly,
Tu Lee,
Camille Rockpan Naputo,
Lisette Para.
Joshua Mossberg,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in International Business. Samantha Contello.
Madison Walsh,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Management. Adam Cal,
Rebecca Chisholm,
Brian Esperanza,
Madison Rasmussen,
Denzel Mickelson,
Caitlin Schrader,
Melissa Prioto,
Zalika Hill,
Nicole Galayan,
Arthur Williams,
Heidi James,
Cora Van Lit,
Rebecca Adami,
Brianna Hall,
Laud Williams,
Arabella Andros,
Mitchell Aikman.
Kaylee Wren.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business with a major in Management Information Systems. Andreas Juarez.
Jade Hall.
Kelsey Cottrell.
Reed Wan.
Sydney Padilla.
Jade Hernandez Diaz.
Miguel Velakis.
Megan Glancy.
Philip Killian.
Marcelina Ebarb.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Marketing. Bailey Reed.
Marissa Walton.
Tiffany Dixon.
Ezekiel Hoya.
Kavina Turpin.
Diana Sanchez.
Saul Sanchez.
Tishara Day.
Megan O'Neill.
Storm Kennedy.
Camille Barsky.
Olivia Schaefer.
Yan Hong Liao.
Aliana Cash.
Noah Moncrief.
Victoria Syverson.
Jacob Owens.
Madison Barnes.
Ethan Oliver.
Maria Alvarez. Amanda Anderson. Alyssa Dolan. Amy Gilbert McGrath. Nicholas DeVogel. Torin Filkins. Emma Booz. Danielle Donahue. Tana Kraus. Piper Even. Adam Baca. Carlos Morales. Michael Sedlacek. Bailey Arnold. Lindsay Jensen. Justin Spinney. Madeline Solly Tanner.
Returning graduates of the class of 2020 and spring 2021, please stand. You may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
Congratulations again, everyone. And if you will remain standing and join me in singing the Washington State University fight song.
Please be seated.
Before we conclude our commencement ceremony, I want to thank all those working and volunteering today to make this a special day for all of our graduates and guests. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you are excused by the ushers. Mace bearer, please lead the recessional.
Ushers, please excuse the graduates. This concludes our ceremony. Happy holidays, and as always, go